Hello, everybody. My name is Caitlin Schwab, and today I will be presenting a story drama exploration. So, without further ado, let me share my screen and let's get right into it. Here we go. So, today we're going to be exploring empathy and problem solving through the story drama, and it's going to be a dramatic exploration of Maddie's Fridge by Lois Brandt. So, this project uses David Booth's story drama techniques to engage students in inquiry, problem solving, and teamwork while exploring an important social issue, that being food insecurity. Through creative drama activities, students will step into different roles and perspectives to understand this issue on a deeper level. The story I selected is Maddie's Fridge by Lois Brandt. This book addresses the reality of childhood hunger and the stigma around asking for help. In the story, Maddie's best friend Sophia discovers that Maddie's fridge is empty, and Maddie makes Sophia promise not to tell anyone, which leaves Sophia in a tough ethical dilemma. Should she keep her friend's secret or find a way to help? Well, David Booth emphasizes that drama is not just about performance, but about inquiry and discovery. So, this story is perfect for a story drama event because it invites students to explore real world ethical decisions rather than simply reenacting the plot. And why this story? Well, I chose this book because food insecurity is a real issue that many children face, yet it is often not openly discussed. Many students may know someone struggling with hunger, or they may have experienced it themselves. This makes the story personally relevant and emotionally engaging. Students in this class have already heard the story during a classroom read aloud focused on kindness and helping others. So this familiarity will allow them to dig deeper into the emotions and conflicts presented in the book through drama-based exploration. So for the purpose of this activity, let's just remember that the students have already read this story. So let's get into the first story drama activity, which is called Silent Struggles, and it is creative movement. So it's inspired by Booth's idea that students should step into another's shoes and feel their experiences. So in this activity called Silent Struggles, students will act out key moments in Maddie's life without using words, such as opening an empty fridge or pretending to eat an invisible lunch at school. And when I side coach, it would include things like let your body show the weight of the hunger. How does Maddie feel when she sees no food? So when this happens, the students would reenact that and hopefully show that in their movement and expressions. And then I might say, slow down your movements. How does hunger affect her energy and posture? And this gives students a moment to readjust. Are they in the right position to act out this story? Are they really acting out the scenes? And then I might say what happens when a friend asks if she had breakfast and show that moment through movement alone. So maybe students will act scared or anxious or upset. And this nonverbal exploration allows students to develop empathy and emotional awareness beyond just reading about hunger. So let's get into the next activity. The second activity is role playing, where students take on the roles of people in the community who could help with food insecurity. So they might be anybody, a grocery store owner, a social worker, a classmate, and each of them will have a different perspective on how to solve the problem. This is because Booth emphasizes that drama develops a sense of social responsibility by encouraging students to examine problems from multiple viewpoints. So once students take on those roles, side coaching will include asking, how does your character's role affect hunger in the community? And what are the barriers to solving food insecurity? Maybe I'll even say, if Maddie were an adult instead of a child, would your character respond differently and why? Through this activity, the point is that students will engage in critical thinking and problem solving, which really helps them develop a deeper understanding of the social responsibility and ethical decision making through role playing and being community problem solvers. Finally, the last activity is called Moments of Change, and it uses Booth's concept of collaborative meaning making through still images. So the students will work in small groups to create a frozen scene from a key moment in the story, such as discovering Maddie's fridge is empty, Maddie feeling embarrassed when offered food, the moment Sophia decides to take action, and then after freezing in the position, I'll side coach by asking, how does your body language express the emotions in this moment? And that gives students a chance to really think about that and use their body language to express emotions. And then I might say, what does the space between the characters say about their relationships? So That's also really important for students to think about. And then I might say, let's bring this to life for 10 seconds. What happens next? So that also encourages students to think deeper, to think further than the scene and to do something else after. So this activity encourages collaboration, empathy, but really a deeper analysis of the story's turning points. So each of these activities directly supports the learning goals of empathy, problem solving, and collaboration. Because by physically embodying Maddie's experiences, students understand hunger from an emotional perspective rather than just discussing it. And the role play activity challenges students to think critically about real world solutions to food insecurity. So each activity requires teamwork, which helps students communicate, compromise, and build a consensus. And as Booth emphasizes, drama engages students in inquiry based learning, making them active participants in solving real world problems. And these story drama techniques can be applied to many other social issues, such as bullying, refugee experiences, environmental concerns, and disability awareness. Booth describes drama as an entryway into deeper learning, encouraging students to actively engage with difficult social topics in a safe, creative space. By using story drama, we are not just teaching about social issues, but we are immersing students in them, allowing them to develop empathy, self awareness, and problem solving skills that they can apply to in real life. Thank you all for listening to my presentation. I hope you enjoyed.